impossible, navigating the twists and turns of the unknown. The stars above, a celestial tapestry, shining with a light that is both familiar and strange. A light that speaks to the deepest recesses of the soul, a light that whispers secrets to the heart. And I, a wanderer, a seeker of truth, a weaver of tales, feel the light guiding me towards the next great revelation. In the darkness, I hear the whispers of the cosmos, a gentle breeze that stirs the leaves of the mind, carrying the seeds of inspiration. And I, a traveller in the land of the unknown, follow the path that winds through the shadows, ever seeking the next great truth, the next great mystery. The echoes of eternity, a haunting melody that whispers secrets to the wind. I find myself lost in the vast expanse of the unknown, a traveller in the land of the infinite. The stars above, a celestial choir, singing a hymn of light and sound, a symphony that echoes through the chambers of the soul. In the silence, I hear the whispers of the cosmos, a gentle hum of creation, a reminder that even in the void, there is movement, there is life, there is wonder. And I, a wanderer, a seeker of truth, a weaver of tales, feel the threads of reality pulling me towards the next great mystery. The wind carries the scent of distant lands, a siren's call to explore, to discover, to create. And I, a traveller in the land of the unknown, follow the path that winds through the hills of possibility, ever seeking the next great secret, the next great truth. That govern the behaviour of the cosmos, a symphony of gravity, electromagnetism, and the strong and weak nuclear forces. I find myself pondering the mysteries of black holes, those voids in space where the laws of physics as we know them break down. The warping of space-time, the gravitational pull so strong that not even light can escape. What lies within their depths, a realm beyond our comprehension, a secret that may hold the key to unlocking the secrets of the universe. And yet, amidst the grandeur of the cosmos, I'm drawn to the smallest of scales, the world of atoms and molecules, where the rules of quantum mechanics reign supreme. The dance of particles, a ballet of probability and uncertainty, where the observer becomes an integral part of the experiment. The more I wander, the more I realize that science is not just a pursuit of knowledge, but a journey of self-discovery, a reflection of our own existence and place within the grand tapestry of the universe. The echoes of a forgotten melody, a whispered secret that only the wind can hear. I find myself standing at the edge of a dense forest, the trees towering above me like sentinels guarding ancient secrets. The sunlight filters through the leaves, casting dappled shadows on the forest floor, a reminder of the mysteries that lie just beyond our reach. As I wander deeper into the forest, the silence grows thicker, a palpable presence that wraps around me like a shroud. I breathe in the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves, a primal aroma that stirs something deep within me. The trees seem to lean in, as if sharing a secret, their branches tangling together in a canopy above me. In this primeval world, I stumble upon a clearing, a glade of wildflowers that bloom in every colour of the spectrum. The flowers sway gently in the breeze, their petals unfolding like tiny wings, releasing a fragrance that is both sweet and melancholic. I am drawn to the centre of the clearing, where an ancient tree stands, its trunk gnarled and twisted with age. The tree seems to be speaking to me, its bark etched with the stories of countless seasons, its roots delving deep into the earth, anchoring the forest to the land. I reach out a hand, feeling the rough texture of the bark, and suddenly the world around me shifts, the trees growing taller, the flowers blooming in every direction, a kaleidoscope of colours and scents that overwhelm me. In this moment, I am one with the forest, a part of the tapestry of life, connected to every molecule, every particle, every whisper of the wind. The secrets of the universe unfold before me, a vast and wondrous mystery that I can only begin to comprehend. The whispered incantation of a forgotten language, a mystical phrase that awakens the echoes of a long-forgotten dream. I find myself standing on a windswept shore, the waves crashing against the rocky coastline, the spray carried in the wind like 1,000 tiny fingers. The sky above is a deep shade of indigo, the stars beginning to twinkle like diamonds scattered across the velvet expanse. As I gaze out at the sea, I feel the call of the unknown, a siren song that beckons me to explore the depths of the ocean. I close my eyes, and the sound of the waves becomes a gentle hum, a vibration that resonates deep within my being. I breathe in the salty air, feeling the ocean's essence coursing through my veins. The waves begin to take on a rhythmic pattern, a cadence that echoes the beat of my own heart. I feel myself becoming one with the ocean, my footsteps merging with the ebb and flow of the tides. The water's edge becomes a threshold, a boundary between the world above and the world below. As I step forward, the waves part, revealing a hidden path that winds down into the depths. I follow the path, the water closing over my head like a shroud. The pressure builds, and I feel myself being compressed, the world above receding into the distance. The darkness is absolute, yet I sense the presence of bioluminescent creatures, their ethereal glow illuminating the darkness like 1,000 tiny lanterns. In this underwater realm, I discover a city of coral and shells, a metropolis of ancient wisdom and forgotten knowledge. The inhabitants of this world regard me with curiosity, their eyes reflecting the secrets of the deep. I am a stranger in a strange land, yet I am welcomed, my presence a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things. The city's secrets unfold before me, a tapestry of stories and legends, a history that stretches back to the dawn of time. I listen, entranced, as the city's inhabitants share their wisdom, their words echoing through the darkness like a chorus of mermaids singing in harmony. The echoes of a forgotten melody, a refrain that haunts the edges of my consciousness. I find myself in a dimly lit room, surrounded by shelves upon shelves of ancient tomes, their leather-bound covers creaking as the wind stirs the air. The scent of old parchment and dust fills my nostrils, transporting me to a bygone era of scholars and sages. As I wander through the room, my fingers trailing over the spines of the books, I stumble upon a tome bound in a strange, scaly material that seems to shift and writhe like a living thing. The cover is adorned with intricate symbols that seem to pulse with a malevolent energy, as if warning me away from the secrets within. I feel a shiver run down my spine as I open the book, the pages crackling with an otherworldly energy. The words within are written in a language I don't understand, yet somehow I comprehend their meaning. The text speaks of forbidden knowledge, of ancient powers that lie beyond the veil of reality. As I read on, the room begins to shift and distort, the shelves melting away like wax in a furnace. I find myself standing in a vast, empty expanse, surrounded by a sea of stars that stretch out to infinity. The air is filled with the whispers of forgotten civilizations, their whispers carried in the cosmic wind. In this boundless expanse, I am a tiny, insignificant speck, yet I am connected to all that exists. The universe unfolds before me like a tapestry, every thread and fibre a reminder of the intricate web of existence. I am a thread in the grand narrative, a single note in the cosmic symphony. The city's secrets continue to unfold, a labyrinth of hidden passageways and forgotten chambers. I wander through the winding streets, my footsteps echoing off the coral and shell walls. The inhabitants of the city regard me with a mixture of curiosity and suspicion, their eyes gleaming with a knowing light. As I delve deeper into the city, I come across a great central square, a grand amphitheatre of ancient stone. The air is thick with the scent of salt and seaweed, and the sound of the city's inhabitants' whispers fills the air. They speak in hushed tones, their words weaving a spell of enchantment and mystery. In the centre of the square stands a great statue, a colossus of coral and shell that seems to pulse with a life of its own. The statue's eyes glow with an otherworldly energy, and I feel a shiver run down my spine as I approach it. The statue speaks to me in a voice that echoes in my mind, its words a riddle that only I can hear. What lies at the heart of the ocean's depths? It asks, its voice like a gentle breeze on a summer's day. What secret lies hidden beneath the waves, waiting to be discovered? I ponder the riddle, my mind racing with possibilities. And as I do, the statue's eyes flash with a brilliant light, and I am transported to a place beyond the city, a realm of wonder and discovery that lies beyond the boundaries of the known world. The echoes of a forgotten melody, a refrain that haunts the edges of my consciousness. I find myself standing on a windswept cliff, the waves crashing against the rocks below. The salty spray mingles with the scent of seaweed and salt, carrying the whispers of the ocean's secrets on the breeze. As I gaze out to sea, I see a figure in the distance, a lone sailor drift on a tiny boat. The sailor's eyes are fixed on the horizon, a look of determination etched on their face. I feel a sense of kinship with this stranger, a sense that we are both bound together by the tides of fate. The sailor's boat begins to take shape, its wooden hull creaking in the wind. I feel the urge to join them, to set sail in the open waters and chart a course for the unknown. The wind in my hair, the spray on my face, and the cry of the gulls overhead is as if I'm being called to a journey that only the ocean can provide. As I step onto the boat, the sailor turns to me with a nod of recognition. Together, we set sail into the unknown, the waves crashing against the hull as we ride the currents of the sea. The world unfolds before us like a map, a vast expanse of possibility and discovery waiting to be explored. The city's secrets continue to unfold, a labyrinth of hidden passageways and forgotten chambers. I find myself in a grand hall, the ceiling lost in darkness, the air thick with the scent of old parchment and dust. The walls are lined with shelves, each one overflowing with ancient tomes, their leather-bound covers creaking with age. As I wander through the hall, I come across a figure hunched over a desk, poring over a stack of papers. The figure looks up, and I see that it's an old scholar, their eyes twinkling with a knowing light. They beckon me closer, their voice barely above a whisper. "Ah, you found the archives," they say, their eyes gleaming with excitement. "Here lies the knowledge of the ancients, the secrets of the universe waiting to be unlocked. But be warned, the truth is not for the faint of heart. Are you prepared to face the mysteries that lie within?" I nod, my heart racing with anticipation. The scholar hands me a small, leather-bound book, its cover adorned with strange symbols. As I open the book, the pages reveal a world of wonder and discovery, a realm of magic and mystery that stretches out before me like a vast, uncharted ocean. I begin to read, the words dancing on the page, revealing secrets that have been hidden for centuries. The scholar nods in approval, a smile spreading across their face. "Ah, you have a thirst for knowledge," they say. "Then let us embark on this journey together and uncover the secrets that lie within." The scholar's words echo in my mind as I continue to read the ancient tome. The pages reveal a hidden world of magic, a realm where the laws of physics are but a distant memory. Look around the grand hall, taking in the rows of shelves and the scholar's desk. Stone, their eyes widening as they feel its power coursing through them. I can see the wheels turning in their mind as they begin to grasp the implications of this newfound ability. Where shall we start? Mika asks, the voice filled with excitement. I smile, knowing that the journey has just begun. The city's secrets are many, but the greatest mystery of all lies within the heart of the ocean. Let us set sail for the depths and see what wonders we may discover. The silence is broken only by the creaking of the old wooden shelves and the faint whisper of pages turning. I continue to read, lost in the secrets and mysteries of the ancient tome. The words on the page begin to blur together, and I feel myself becoming one with the knowledge contained within. The room fades away, and I am left with only the whisper of the wind and the pulse of the universe. Scholars' eyes narrow, their expression unreadable. That is not a valid action, Mika. It seems you have entered a code that is not recognized by the system. The scholar's words are laced with a hint of disappointment, and I sense a faint hum of machinery in the background, as if the system is trying to process the input. Please try again, Mika. What is your next move? This desert of unexplored possibilities. The pursuit of science, a Sisyphean task, as we strive to unravel the mysteries of the universe, only to discover new enigmas waiting to be solved. The laws of physics, a delicate dance of particles and waves, the symphony of probability and uncertainty. I find myself wandering through the cities of the mind, navigating the winding streets of philosophy and logic, searching for the hidden patterns that govern reality. The great minds of the past, a pantheon of giants, their names etched in the annals of time, Newton, Einstein, Galileo. Their contributions, a foundation upon which we build, a ladder to the stars. And yet, the more we learn, the more we realize how little we know. The universe, a vast and mysterious tapestry woven from threads of energy and matter, waiting to be unraveled. The cosmos, a grand experiment, a never-ending series of questions and answers, a never-ending journey of discovery. In the stillness of the night, I ponder the secrets of the universe, my mind a maelstrom of thoughts and ideas, a whirlpool of wonder and awe. The stars above, a twinkling canvas, a celestial showcase of light and sound, a reminder of the infinite possibilities that lie beyond our small terrestrial existence. As I wander, lost in the labyrinth of my own thoughts, I stumble upon the concept of time. A fluid, ever-changing entity, a river that flows through the fabric of space, shaping the very essence of our experience. The past, present, and future, a triad of interconnected moments, a delicate balance of cause and effect. And so, I continue on my journey, a wanderer in the vast expanse of human knowledge, searching for answers to questions I may not even know how to ask. The universe, a boundless ocean, a sea of mystery and wonder, beckoning me to explore, to discover, to seek out the secrets that lie hidden within its depths. The echoes of a forgotten melody, a haunting refrain that whispers secrets in the darkness. The notes of a distant piano, a solitary instrument playing a solo in the grand symphony of existence. The music of the spheres, a celestial harmony that resonates deep within the soul. As I wander through the city, the sounds of the streets blend with the whispers of the universe, a cacophony of noise and silence. The hum of the traffic, the chatter of the crowds, the wail of sirens in the distance all combine to create a sonic tapestry that is at once discordant and beautiful. And yet, amidst the chaos, I hear the faintest hint of a melody, a thread of music that weaves its way through the fabric of reality. A thread that connects the stars to the earth, the past to the present, and the human heart to the cosmos. I followed the thread, tracing its path through the city, past the towering skyscrapers and the crowded streets. I passed by the parks and the gardens, where the sounds of nature blend with the sounds of humanity, creating a rich and complex harmony. As I walk, the thread leads me to a small, forgotten alleyway, where the sounds of the city are muffled and the air is thick with the scent of old books and dust. I push open a creaky door and step into a dimly lit room where the silence is almost palpable. The room is a library, a treasure trove of knowledge and imagination. Shelves upon shelves of books stretch up to the ceiling, containing the collective wisdom of humanity. I wander through the aisles, running my fingers over the spines of the books, feeling the weight of the knowledge contained within. As I browse, a particular book catches my eye. Its cover is old and worn, its pages yellowed with age. I open it, and the words within begin to speak to me, a language that is both familiar and strange. The words dance across the page, a poetic and beautiful language that speaks of the mysteries of the universe. I read on, lost in a world of the book, as the thread of music that led me here begins to fade into the background. The words on the page become the only sound, the only reality. And in that moment, I am one with the universe, connected to all that exists and all that has ever existed. The whispers of a forgotten language, a dialect of the soul. The echoes of a long, forgotten tongue, a syntax of the heart. I listen closely, and the words begin to take shape, a narrative that unfolds like a lotus flower blooming in the depths of my mind. I find myself standing at the edge of a vast, dark forest, the trees towering above me like sentinels of the unknown. The air is heavy with the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves, and the sound of running water carries on the breeze. I breathe deeply, feeling the mist of the forest settle upon me like a shroud. As I step into the forest, the silence is almost palpable. The trees seem to close in around me, their branches tangling above my head like skeletal fingers. I walk, the rustle of leaves and snapping of twigs beneath my feet the only sounds that break the stillness. The forest is a labyrinth, a maze of paths and dead ends, of hidden clearings and secret glades. I wander, lost in the twists and turns, my heart pounding in my chest like a drum. And yet, I feel a sense of calm, a sense of being exactly where I am meant to be. As I walk, the trees begin to change, their trunks growing taller and their branches thicker. The air grows warmer, filled with the scent of blooming flowers and the songs of birds. I come upon a clearing, and in the center of it stands an ancient tree, its branches twisted and gnawed with age. The tree speaks to me, its voice a low rumble that vibrates through the air. It tells me of the secrets of the forest, of the ancient magic that lies within its heart. It speaks of the cycles of life and death, of the eternal dance between light and darkness. And I listen, entranced, as the tree's words weave a spell of wonder and awe. As I stand there, the forest comes alive around me. The trees begin to move, their branches swaying in a slow, hypnotic dance. The flowers bloom, their petals unfolding like tiny stars. And I am one with the forest, a part of the eternal cycle of life and death, of growth and decay. The threads of memory begin to unravel, revealing a tapestry of forgotten moments, a kaleidoscope of emotions and experiences. I see myself standing on a windswept cliff, the sea crashing against the rocks below. The spray carries the whispers of the past, a litany of secrets and stories that only the waves know. I feel the sun on my skin, warm and golden, as I gaze out at the endless expanse of water. The world seems to stretch out before me like an endless canvas, waiting to be filled with the colors of my imagination. I breathe deeply, feeling the salt air fill my lungs and the taste of the sea on my lips. As I stand there, a figure emerges from the mist. A woman, her hair wild and untamed, her eyes a deep, piercing blue. She speaks to me in a language that only the wind can hear, her words carried on the breeze like a gentle melody. She tells me of the secrets of the sea, of the mysteries that lie beneath the surface. I listen, entranced, as she speaks of the ancient ones, of the beings that dwell in the depths. She tells me of the great migrations, of the whales that sing their songs in the darkness of the deep. And I am drawn into the world of the sea, a world of wonder and magic, of mystery and awe. As I stand there, the woman's words weave a spell around me, a spell of enchantment and transformation. I feel myself becoming one with the sea, my spirit merging with the waves, my heart beating in time with the rhythm of the tides. And in that moment I am free, unencumbered by the weights of the world, unshackled by the chains of time. The echoes of our forgotten melody linger, a haunting refrain that whispers secrets in the darkness. I find myself in a city of shadows, where the skyscrapers pierce the sky like shards of glass, and the streets are lined with the whispers of the forgotten. The wind carries the scent of smoke and ash, a reminder of the fires that once burned brightly, but now lie cold and dark. I walk through the city, my footsteps echoing off the walls as I navigate the narrow alleys and forgotten corners. The buildings seem to loom over me, their facades cracked and worn, their windows like empty eyes staring back. I feel a sense of disconnection, as if I am a ghost haunting the streets of a city that has moved on without me. As I turn a corner, I see a figure standing in the distance. A woman, her face hidden behind a veil of smoke and shadow. She beckons to me, her hand reaching out like a skeletal finger. I feel a shiver run down my spine as I approach her, the air growing thick with an otherworldly energy. She speaks to me in a voice that is barely audible, her words carried in the wind like a sigh. She tells me of the secrets of the city, of the hidden histories and forgotten lore that lie beneath the surface. She speaks of the city's heartbeat, of the pulse that runs through its veins like a river of life. I listen, entranced, as she weaves a spell of enchantment around me. The city comes alive around me, its buildings glowing with a soft, ethereal light. The shadows dance across the walls like dark, living things. And I am drawn into the heart of the city, a place where the past and present blend together in a swirling vortex of wonder and magic. The city's heartbeat grows louder, a pulsing rhythm that echoes through the streets and alleys. I feel the energy of the city coursing through my veins, a vibrant, electric pulse that draws me deeper into its depths. The woman's words have unlocked a door in my mind, and I see visions of the city's past unfolding before me like a tapestry. I see the city in its infancy, a small, fledgling town built on the banks of a river. I see the early settlers, their faces etched with hardship and determination, as they toiled to build a new life. I see the city grow and flourish, its streets filling with the sounds of laughter and music, the scent of food and smoke wafting from the kitchens of its inhabitants. But I also see the city's darker side, the struggles and conflicts that have shaped its history. I see the fires that have burned, the wars that have raged, the lives that have been lost. And yet, despite all this, the city remains a resilient, indomitable force that refuses to be defeated. As I walk through the city, I feel its pulse growing stronger, its energy coursing through me like a river. I see the people, their faces a blur of movement and sound, their lives a kaleidoscope of colour and texture. I see the buildings, their facades a mosaic of stone and steel, their windows like empty eyes staring back. And I see the woman, her face still hidden behind the veil of smoke and shadow. She speaks to me again, her voice a whisper in my ear. She tells me of the city's secrets, of the mysteries that lie hidden beneath its surface. She speaks of the city's heart, a place where the past and present converge, where the secrets of the universe await discovery. I listen, entranced, as the city's heartbeat grows louder, its energy building to crescendo. I feel myself being drawn into the heart of the city, a place where the very fabric of reality is woven and unwoven. And I know that I will never be the same again, for I have seen the city's true face and I have heard its secrets. The echoes of the city's heartbeat still linger, a pulsing rhythm that resonates deep within my soul. The woman's words, a whispered secret, still linger on my lips, a reminder of the mysteries that lie hidden beneath the city's surface. I find myself standing at the edge of a great precipice, looking out upon a vast expanse of water. The city's buildings stretch up before me, a jagged line of steel and stone that seems to disappear into the horizon. The wind carries the scent of salt and seaweed, a primordial smell that speaks of the ancient, unchanging forces that shape the world. As I gaze out at the water, I see the city's history unfold before me like a map. I see the ancient civilizations that once flourished on this spot, the cultures and traditions blending and merging like the tides. I see the city's growth and decay, its triumphs and failures, its moments of glory and shame. And I see the woman standing beside me on the precipice. Her face is still hidden, but her eyes seem to see right through me, to the very heart of my being. She speaks to me in a voice that is barely audible, a whisper that carries in the wind. "Come with me," she says, her voice a gentle breeze that rustles the leaves. "Come with me, and I will show you the secrets of the city. I will show you the hidden paths, the secret gardens, the hidden hearts of the city's inhabitants." I hesitate for a moment, torn between the familiarity of the city and the unknown secrets that lie beyond. But the woman's words are like a siren's call, drawing me deeper into the unknown. I take a step forward, and then another, and another, until I am following her into the heart of the city, into the very depths of its mystery. The threads of reality begin to unravel, and I find myself in a realm beyond the city's boundaries. The woman's hand is still guiding me, leading me through a maze of twisting corridors and hidden chambers. We move through a world of shifting shadows and flickering lights, where the very fabric of reality seems to be in a state of constant flux. As we walk, the air grows thick with the scent of old books and dusty parchment. I see shelves upon shelves of ancient tomes, their leather bindings creaking with age. The woman leads me to a great library, a place of ancient wisdom and forgotten knowledge. She speaks to me in a voice that is barely audible, her words carried in the whispers of the wind. "This is the library of the ancients," she says. "Here you will find the secrets of the universe, the hidden knowledge that has been lost to the ages." I wander through the aisles of the library, running my fingers over the spines of the books. I see titles that shimmer and glow with an otherworldly light, the contents waiting to be unlocked by the key of my imagination. I see tomes bound in human skin, their pages filled with secrets of the soul. I see books that seem to be written in a language that is not of this world, their symbols and glyphs dancing across the pages like fireflies on a summer's night. The woman leads me deeper into the library, to a great chamber filled with a light that is almost blinding. I see a figure standing at the center of the room, a figure that seems to be made of light itself. The figure speaks to me in a voice that is like music, its words a symphony of sound and color. "Welcome, traveler," the figure says. "I have been waiting for you. You have come to unlock the secrets of the universe, to uncover the hidden knowledge that lies within. Are you prepared to pay the price?" The echoes of the Library of the Ancients still linger, a haunting melody that whispers secrets in my ear. I find myself standing at the edge of a great precipice, looking out upon a vast expanse of nothingness. The city, the woman, and the library are all behind me, lost in the mists of memory. As I gaze out into the void, I see a figure approaching. It is the woman, her face still hidden behind a veil of smoke and shadow. She speaks to me in a voice that is barely audible, her words carried in the whispers of the wind.